It is Tuesday, 20th February. Good morning and welcome to THG News Today with Mervyn Henley. I am happy to have you here in my company for the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. We have some news for you this morning, but before I get to the news, we're not going to do any news this morning until you subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed already, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? Have you? You subscribed. Let's go? Okay. Now that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, THG News Today, THG Network, let's get right to it. Let's hear from Carl & Sons on St. Martin. And when we come back, I have a story to tell you about what happened in the Bahamas yesterday. This off-duty police officer who got caught red-handed. But we'll be right back with THG News Today with Mervyn Henley.
Marley Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are two locations, Coal Bay and on the Pondville. In Coal Bay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Pondville, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Coal Bay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you.
And we're back with the news. Let's begin this morning with news out of the Bahamas. An off-duty police officer who reportedly shot at police and attempted to evade arrest is now in police custody, along with his mother and 4 other individuals, following a shooting incident that occurred on Sunday, February the 18th. So let me tell you what happened. So you have to listen carefully for the news, right? According to the Eyewitness News in the Bahamas, around 8 p.m., police were alerted via its shot spotter technology of gunshots being discharged in the vicinity of Exuma Street, for those of you who know the Bahamas. Further details from that report revealed that the occupants of a white Honda Accord were responsible. So, the police and defense force officers attached to Operation Ceasefire, while on routine saturation patrol, observed a vehicle fitting the description leaving the area at a high rate of speed. Officers attempted to stop the vehicle, however the driver sped off, which resulted in the officers pursuing that vehicle. Now, it was reported that while in the area, 3 male occupants opened fire on the officers, resulting in an exchange of gunshots and the suspect's vehicle crashing near the baseball stadium. Now, guess what? Guess who was one of the male occupants who opened fire on the officers? You've guessed right. A police, one of their colleagues, right? But he was off duty at the time. Let's continue. So 2 of the males were able to evade the officers initially. However, officers acting on information were able to arrest one of the suspects who received severe bruises after attempting to scale the wall of a nearby secondary school. He was identified as an off-duty police officer and was taken to the hospital where he was treated and discharged. He remains in police custody. A search of the suspect's vehicle, listen to this now, remember this is the same officer's vehicle or the vehicle that he was in. A search of the suspect's vehicle revealed a loaded firearm along with a quantity of ammunition which was seized by officers. And a check of the area where gunshots were initially heard revealed that a 23-year-old male was shot by occupants of a white Honda Accord. They matched this Honda Accord and the police officer, I'm sure, to the crime scene of someone they just shot. Yeah? Now, subsequently, police arrested 3 males and they went off now, executed a search warrant at the residence of the police officer, where they found a quantity of ammunition, and so they confiscated those. And the discovery also led to the arrest of the officer's mother, a 41-year-old female. So if she's 41 and that's his mother, then the officer's a pretty young, stupid kid, right? So I don't know what's going on in the Bahamas, but it's been crazy in the Bahamas. Almost every day it's a murder. I think this is a 26th murder. And that is why we have the UK, we now have Canada, and we have the US of A putting out these travel advisories against traveling to the Bahamas at this time. It's now becoming the murder capital of the Caribbean. Yeah, the Bahamas. Then I believe it was the deputy prime minister who came out issuing a statement and saying there are bad apples in every organization. That's the response he gave. These politicians, I tell you. There are bad apples in every organization. He almost sounded unapologetic for what took place there with one of his officers as the Minister of National Security and as the Deputy Prime Minister. Let's continue. This season should be full speed ahead, and there are no factors going against an active season. University of Miami senior research scientist Brian McNulty told CNN. Active season meaning hurricane season. And it says that the La Nina conditions are likely during peak hurricane season, which is not ideal for reducing Atlantic storms. And he said hurricanes will be stronger this year, and warm water fuels storms and strengthens them. This month, North Atlantic Ocean sea surface temperatures hit an unprecedented 1 degree Celsius above normal, more like June than February. West Africa to Central America, where most Atlantic hurricanes form, July-like temperatures he's talking about now. And in January, and the global ocean heat has been rising steadily since March last year, driven by a severe El Nino and human-caused climate change, according to McNulty. The heat was so far above anything ever observed that it seemed impossible. Let me read that again so you can hear this. The heat thus far above anything ever observed that it seemed impossible. So he's bracing us for a very active hurricane season, but hurricanes with strength. Yeah? Hopefully this changes, but we shall see. So please stay alert, be alert. Just a few more months before we officially get into the hurricane season. And finally, in our news this morning, Bob Marley. Yes, One Love. Producer, get me that song. Let's get some Bob Marley played inside here. And yes, that's it. Yes, the Bob Marley's movie has been out, and guess what? It has garnered an estimated $80 million globally as of Sunday following its Valentine's Day opening. So this is what, 10, 12 days, and $80 million thus far the movie has made. According to an article by the Associated Press, the film made $14 million in North America on the first day only, a record for a midweek debut. $14 million. It focuses on Bob Marley's life from 1976 to 1978, was made at a cost of $70 million, and distributed by Paramount Pictures. It covers Bob's survival of an assassination attempt, the production of the album Exodus, his cancer diagnosis while in exile in London, and the One Love concert that the reggae legend has been renowned for. The film was shot in the United Kingdom and Jamaica. Producer, take it away. One Love! Hey folks, tomorrow morning we're back here with THG News Today with Mervyn Hanley. Have a good one.